Hello, and today I'm going to show you how to do the Borderlands 2 Easter egg referencing Lord of the Rings Geary's Golden Gear. What this video is mostly going to show is to those of you who think that you can only do this in playthrough 2, this is obviously not true. I've loaded up True Vault Hunter mode, as said by the Wikipedia, that you need to do this from the very beginning of playthrough 2. This is obviously very much not true. You can see it's at the very beginning where I have recover Claptrap's eye in the top right corner. What you're supposed to do is find in his furnace here Geary's golden gear. You can see that it's not there. And to further prove that I'm at the very beginning of the game, there's Claptrap himself with his eye missing. So we're going to go back into playthrough 1 as shown here, going into normal mode. Now, to show that you also need to do another step for this Easter egg, to defeat the warrior first, we're going to just load it up right away, right in Windshear Wasteland, as we can see. And again, starting in Claptrap's place, look over into his furnace. The gear's not there. So we have to go defeat the warrior, which I'll skip Hero's Pass. Here he is. Just kill him real quick. It's not that hard, especially when you get to the higher levels. You start to learn how to kill them real quick. I find the Siren's a little faster than my Commando, but that's personal preference. Now, looting Eridium, I still need it. Probably around this point, you guys might not, so I apologize for this little length here. This is just to show it all done in one clip, no editing, aside from being sped up in certain spots. Now what I do here is I load in a guest just so that I can hit the fast travel location quicker, as you see just right behind me, and right to Claptrap's home. And then immediately just log him out, get rid of him, he's not needed anymore. And when we go to the furnace, there is Geary's golden gear. Everyone says it's an echo device, as you can see right there, it is clearly just a gear. So then now you must start the long trek. You cannot use those quick travel stations. If you are digiconstructed, killed, whatever, you can go into fight for your life and you're fine. But if you die whatsoever, you will not be able to complete this Easter egg and you need to start all over again. Oddly enough, I just kill Knuckle Dragger every time I come through for the chance, and this time I happen to get lucky. Obviously not as useful to me on playthrough 1, but random is random. Now, I'm going to continue this video, and this is going to show you what I've found to be my fastest path through. So, if you find yourselves with a faster route, then by all means take it. This is by no means the fastest. This is my favorite and my fastest route. You're really just going to want to avoid all the enemies. It's a straight run. Surprisingly, with all the running around you do in the game, you'd figure it wouldn't be this easy of a run, but to get to the Eridium Blight, which is where this Easter egg finishes off, is a fairly straightforward run. So yeah, you're just going to want to digiconstruct a car, it doesn't matter which one. I have personal preferences. And you are allowed to drive in a car or else you would never be able to get over that gap, thankfully. And please don't take driving lessons from me, I am absolutely terrible at this. I've never been fond of the driving in Borderlands. It's been crazy, but it's not been something I've enjoyed personally. And I take the runner because I think it's faster. They could be the exact same speed, I'll never know. But yeah, you take the divide to the valley, I take the one up to the north, so it's a shorter drive because the dust is right around the corner. And the shorter the drive you can have, the better, especially if you do this Easter egg multiple times. Now here, just ignore all the bandits. You might get a technical shooting at you. There's one that wandered by me right there, but he decided to leave me alone. And you're going to make your way over here in the western part. And through here, and you will find the Eridium Blight. Now from here, you're going to cross this bridge that was previously destroyed and unfinished, and it gets finished at some point when you're doing the story missions. I don't remember when, but thankfully it speeds it up. And you're going to want to run up past that little save point there, and instead of continuing on, you're going to go over here on the left, and you're going to run up this cliff. Those of you who do remember Lord of the Rings, at least the movie or the books, whatever, they have to travel up through the volcano. Very fitting. The biggest thing here is that the fire that you will see, like the lava that's right there, will harm you and destroy your shields. This little splatter that you just saw right there, that can drop your shields, and you'll see that it doesn't hurt that much past the shields, but it does still hurt. If you don't have auto regen or anything whatsoever, you will die from 2 shots if you don't recover up. As you see right there, took all of my shields. Speaking of, you want to make sure you do not have a spike shield on, because Geary has to hit you, and he has almost no hit points. There he is, and he smacks you and steals the ring, and he takes his precious and just walk over here, and in the lava he goes. Geary also drops a purple headpiece for each character, so if you don't want to do this Easter egg, you can farm him for that. And the 3 racks come in and drop 3 treasure chests. Now each one is slightly unique. They have supposedly that they have higher qualities. The one in the middle will always have purples. Just sped up this looking here and looting. Yeah, that chest will always have purple grade or better. You're going to want to re-equip your shield. And there's also another challenge that is right past here. If you continue up this way, run past here, jump on, and across without, even if you get into fight for your life mode, challenge. Vault Hunter versus the Volcano. With another chest, it's usually lower quality loot, but still a chest. And that's how you do the Lord of the Rings Easter egg.